game's ended in defeat. I'd probably say that neither coach is going to be particularly happy with the way that the game went. It seemed at times rather frantic and a bit you score, we score. What are your first thoughts?
I just thought there was probably no grind to the game. One team had seemed to have a lot of ball and score some points, then the other team did. Obviously we got a couple of breakaway tries. I thought we started the game very well, and then errors crept in, 2 or 3 errors in a row, and invited them back in the game, if you like. And then obviously we got those breakaway tries and we went in leading, but I was disappointed how we finished the first half, and I was disappointed how we started the second half as well. But listen, I can't be too hard on the lads. We've had a really tough week. We've lost some players for the season. We had 9 players missing today. And to come to second in the league and probably beat ourselves more than anything, then I'm immensely proud of the players, and we get those bodies back and get them fit, which we will, and no one from suspension as well, then will be a tough proposition. And I think you can see that. I think you can see there's areas of our game where we were on today, and we just had those players in. I think we'll be a real threat come back end of the year.
I say it's probably tough for both sides, or both coaches, to go away and review that game, because for the best part of 60 minutes, maybe a little bit more, neither side really got a stranglehold of it, and it was, as I say, it was a little bit frantic at times. Obviously, we put some of our things down to people missing and those sorts of things, but what can you do to, when you're in games like that and you need to get into a grind, how do you get into that grind, or does it take both sides to enable you to do that?
I think we need to finish our sets. Better. I think we missed Retty and Render today, getting our set starts going. Doyle, and they penned us in quite a lot, and then we were kicking out of our 30 at times, and we didn't kick great today. And then obviously they were forcing the ball and erroring or scoring, and that's where we missed that grind. And when they did error, we did take advantage with some good play and interception and a couple of breakaways. But I thought we were lucky to go in leading. I did, but like I say, I can't be too hard on them. With the injuries we've got and a couple of players playing ill today and out of position as well, and we couldn't play Ollie Burton because we had to use a couple of the loans up. You can only use 5 loans, so it was a late change. Render got injured in training in the week, so there's all those factors. But listen, credit to Crusaders, they played their game well, and some of their outside backs carried really strong today, and we struggled with that at times, and we've got to be better at defending those threats.
Crusaders managed to get the noses in front towards the back end of the game, and it did feel at that point almost that if once they got their noses in front, that was it. There was no looking back from that. They were going to go on and win the game, and they scored a couple of late tries then to extend the lead. What can we do to tidy those areas up a little bit in defence where they did seem to catch us in our 20?
Well, look, we've been penning them in their end, and we've given offside, we've kicked out on the full, so we're inviting pressure. It's just, it's nothing. I don't think they've done anything special today. They've worked hard, 2 hard working sides, but we've got to be smarter. We invite pressure at times, and we did. We invite them onto our line, but at 30-26 we've got the ball back, and it's a 50-50 call under the sticks there. We think there might have been a ball steal on Ross. I'm not seeing it back. Potentially we go over there and win the game, and that's probably where we've got to be better. If it was hands in, we've just got to have better grip and try and go down and score. Cameron made a good break, so there's lots of things to analyse, and there's a lot of ifs and buts, and if we'd have scored here and if we'd have done that, we missed a couple of kicks as well. So like I say, there's areas of positivity for us, but I think the main thing now is getting back on board and preparing for Friday, because like I say, we've got a number of players out. We need to get them back, and we need some players to play tough next week, and we'll play Friday, and we'll have a week where we reassess and then hopefully get more people back and go strong for the back end of the year.
And obviously, as you mentioned, it is a short turnaround, and we play Midlands on Friday night. how much of a chance of some of these bodies coming back for Friday night, or is it just a little bit too soon?
Probably a bit too soon. We did say, Patch maybe not, but he's responded well to treatment back end of this week. A couple render ready. Will be 50-50. Doyle's not a chance. I may have to check who's pulled up from here today. So Harvey Ellis will be out because he got a concussion at the end, so we've lost one as well. So whatever 17 we put out will be a strong 17, and it'll be a team good enough to get the result.
Well, commiserations on today, and we'll regroup ready for Friday night.
Yeah, cheers mate.
Cheers.